Let's look at some content. Yeah, guys, we're just So I want to do a live. This is my first Instagram live. Let's get some people inside here. Okay, I've never done this before, so let's roll with it. So, okay, shout out to Miss Smith Vibes. Hey, trying to shout out to you. Hey, yo, hey, Chizzy, yo, hey, listen, that's my guy, Big Charles Obari, you know, big third AD, you know. Hey, listen, you see my guy? Hey, we'll get onto that later on, but bro, that's my guy there, man. Got mad love for him. Yes, Mr. Smoke. Yes, I'm gonna be on smoke. That's what I want. Look, I'm just on natural. Is that my guy? Yo, Doug M. Yeah, you see Doug M. Hey, Doug MPA. That guy's my guy from YouTube, man. Every time I'm on Pearl's show, he's in there showing me so much love, and now he's on the Instagram, like, and that's the thing, yeah. So I'm really appreciating it. So basically, this is my first Instagram live. We did TikTok yesterday. That was quite good. I posted some of the stats yesterday, and that was the first time ever. So yeah, so I'm gonna be putting out more content. And as you can see, for Christmas, Father Christmas has bought me loads of stuff to make content. Right? That's because I'm a good guy, and he knows that I'm the man of the voice. And you know what Father Christmas said to me? He said to me, Chai, you're the man of the voice. I need you to go out there and create some content. So that's what we're gonna do. Yeah, first live, Miss Smith Vibes, first live. So we're going to let people come inside. What I'm going to do is I'm going to talk about some of the content that you guys have seen, some of the things that's outside. I'll also give some people some opportunities to jump in on the live. So if you feel like you want to jump in and you've got something to contribute, then it will be amazing. If you're a little bit shy about how you look, then I'll let you guys not have to be on camera if you don't want to be on camera, you know? Because not everybody looks as good as me on camera, I'm just going to be honest. Like, yeah? So, okay, cool. Shout out to Stizzy, Sinner. Listen, Sinner podcast, yeah. I went to Birmingham. The way these men have shown me so much love, yeah. I can't even lie. Like it's like a lot of men from London talk about when they go to Brum and it's that London Brum thing, but it's none of that. When I went over there, the hospitality was so crazy, like, and there's so many different levels of podcasting going on, and their man's podcast, like the whole setting of it was just amazing, and they really looked after me, man. So shout out to Stizzy, man. The content, you've probably seen some of the content. I've seen some of the TikTok. Hey, it's causing a storm. What's going on? I don't know why some of the people trying to get in their feelings for, man. I don't understand that. But yeah, shout out to Mike Green. I'm aiming to your content, bro. I appreciate that. We got like, what's this? 8 people in here. Yesterday we had a couple hundred in on TikTok. So I'm gonna just kind of play with the format and kind of figure it out. That's what we're gonna go and do. Just play with. Shout out to iWizzy, yo, iWizzy, IVA, Ooze. That's my guy. Look, you see him in there. Hey, that's my guy, man. iWizzy, wow, that's my guy. He's in here. So, guys, look, what I need you to do if you're watching this, share it with someone. Let them know Chai's on. We're gonna start talking about some of the content. Let's just get a few more people in here. We'll start talking about some content. And if you haven't done so already, make sure you subscribe to my YouTube. Make sure you've done that right now. Right, who else will come in here? Shout out to Mo, that's my guy. Another inspirational person. So my podcasting journey started because I had the opportunity to work on a film set with some amazing people for about 9 months, and I was inspired by them. I was spurred on by them, and actually, you know, being trained in all the different departments, I actually didn't know what I wanted to do. And it's mad because everyone that followed me would have known I was doing No Face No Case for the last 5 years or something. So it took me a lot to kind of get into camera, even to get used to my face. So it's because of all the people and all the views and everything that's been happening on the social media platforms. It's kind of why I've decided to carry on going. So if it wasn't because of the millions of views and the fact that, yo, it's like whenever I go on a platform, it's just, you know, I'm that guy. What can I say? I'm flaming up the internet. I'm just being honest. I believe there's been a lot of men that have been on platforms that haven't been honest, and when you speak in a way like I do, it can get misconstrued. Some people purposely try to misconstrue it. Some people purposely try to make it try to change the message of what we're trying to do. But you know, that's not what's gonna happen. We're gonna keep pushing. So, right, I'm gonna go through some of the content that's come out recently, and then we'll talk through some of it. Right, hold on 1 second. Let's go. Women do this every single day. You can go on Twitter right now, you can go on TikTok right now, and there's whole videos about finessing men, taking money from men, and manipulating men. And I've spoken about this before on other platforms. Women think it's okay to manipulate men, but when men do anything, if a man lies about his job, and then it ends up happening to a woman, they're gonna go nuts. Everything a woman does is a lie. Women do this every single day. So, let's talk about manipulation. The manipulating of men, manipulating of women. So, that was one of the clips from Sinner's podcast. Shout out to Sinner's podcast. I'm definitely seeing the views on those. The views are doing really well on that. Make sure you go check it out. Make sure you subscribe to them. If you haven't followed them already, make sure you go and do that. But men lie. Women lie, but men lie. And part of the reason why a lot of people... Some of the things I say may rub people up the wrong way is just because you're used to people lying to you, not used to people being honest. And when people are honest to you, it tends to, you have to look into the mirror and you have to kind of look at yourself. And it's easier to be like, he's misogynistic, he hates women, he's an incel, who hurt you? All of these things, which is sign language, shame, insults, guilt, the need to write. It's a lot easier to do that than it is to kind of look at yourself and say, right, maybe it's my decisions, maybe some of the things that I've been doing. So I just... What I aim to do with the content I put out, I aim to speak to women in a way that men haven't spoken to them before. And the fact of being an older man, I have the advantage where I can guide younger men and teach them in ways that they wasn't being taught. So the problem with a lot of older women is they don't want to teach the younger women. I will tell them the truth because they're in direct competition with them. And I continually say this. Whereas older men tend to tell men that are younger, oh, listen, if they fell off the bat, oh, don't be like me, man. Make sure you do this, make sure you do that. But women will be like, no, use your 20s, go on holiday, run up your body count, do it. No, you can do it when you're... They'll do all of that stuff because, you know, they're ruining your early part of your development. They just want you to be better like them. Because when you get out to your 30s and then you discover that actually maybe I should have taken advantage of some of the opportunities that I had within 18 to 28, then you're left with all these aunties. And they totally misguiding the youth. Which is worse, height or salary? I don't know, lying about salary. So look, on dating apps, men exaggerate about their height and salary. I don't use dating apps. I never use dating apps. But let's talk about dating apps. My Christmas tag. What's going on? You alright? Okay, let's wait. What do you think? Let me ask you. What do you think of white or Asian women who wear hair extensions? I can't really speak on that because I'm not white or Asian. So I can't really speak on that. But I think we all know what I think about black women that wear white women or Asian women's hair because there's a video going out right now. You know what I mean? So men exaggerate their finances, women exaggerate their appearances. Fair game. A lie is a lie. And this is what I said before. I said a lie is a lie. Like, so if you lie about your body count, if you lie about your body count, right, and he lies about his finances, or, you know, what's worse? It's a lie, right? You both are manipulating the other person to get what you want. I'm not saying it's good, but I'm just saying there seems to be a double standard, and when I'm on platforms, I'm always going to outline and point out the double standard. That's what I'm there to do. I'm never there to pander. So I don't want the man them. So I'm the man them's voice. But if you don't agree with me, this is not so you can agree with me. I'm not here so man them can just agree with you. No, that's not what I'm here for. I'm not here. See, if I wanted women to be on my side, I could just lie to them. I could just tell them everything that they want to hear. I could easily do that. I could just lie to them and tell, but that's not what I want. I want to have real conversations. So even some of the clips that you'll see me having with the back and forth discourse, that's not what I want to do. That's what the women are doing. And what I've discovered and what I found now, the more and more I come on platforms, it's like they've watched me. Your boy's getting famous out here. I don't know. And so they all come prepared now to battle. And I'm just there to have a conversation. So I spend more time battling than rather having a conversation, because the things I say, they like, no, but. none of my exes cared about my body count. No man has ever asked me about my body count. Then I will argue, where are they? See, why would you ask a girl about her body count that you don't plan around being around for a long time? You wouldn't do that. So, you know, your results. We speak about results here. That's what we speak about. So it has to. It's all results based. What do your results tell you? Not what men have told you or not told you. So if I tell women men don't want to be stepdads, no man is lining up to be a stepdad. Don't get mad, because a lot of people had stepdads. I know it can be triggering, but listen to me. Who grows up and says, you know what, I want to grow up and I want to raise another man's seed? I've outlined all the reasons why. I can outline them again for you if you want me to. Why it's not beneficial for a man. Don't get triggered. Just understand there's some men that will do it and some men won't. And if you had previous men that have done it, where are they now? Results based. It's always results based. You know? Stop telling us about your money. We don't care about your money. Men don't care about women's money. We never have. It's not something that we prioritize when we look for a woman. It's something you prioritize when you look for a man. But and the main reason why is because we don't get access to spend it. From the moment you start meeting a man and dating a man, you're direct beneficiary of his finance. The moment he starts taking you out. How long before you actually pull out your pocket to spend money on a man? So, if a man's a 6-figure earner, you'll be directly beneficiary from that from the moment you start to date him. That's why men don't care about your money. Yeah, no way do I want to be a stepmom. And you shouldn't be a stepmom, Zaz. Why should you be a stepmom? We've watched the Disney movies, man. Like, the wicked evil stepmom. Nobody wanted, like, everyone knew that. Come on, no one's lining up to do that. And women, you have to understand something. They've lied to you. I know they told you can have whatever you want. No, in life, there's choices and trade-offs. In life, there are choices and trade-offs. That's what life's about. Choices and trade-offs, right? So, you know, if you decide that you want to leave the guy that with for any reason, you have to understand that you are not the same woman that you was when you never had a child, and it's just facts. Do you want to argue about it? Do you want to discuss it? Why? Why? You want to tell men what they value? Or you want to listen to the men that lie? Because men just want to beat. And they are going to beat. Trust me. They will. And they will leave you. And sometimes they come into your child's life and then another man walks out of your child's life. What does your child see growing up? Is that what you want? It's selfish. It's absolutely selfish. Single mothers, a lot of you single mothers, a lot of you single mothers are selfish. You're selfish, yes. I've said it before and I'll say it again. I, me, my happiness. Why did you have kids if you're still talking about your happiness? It's very selfish. What happened to sacrifice? Oh, it's about, I can't work out with a dad. It's about you as an adult. You can control your emotions, how you... Everyone is responsible for how they react to a scenario. I'm sorry. We all need to be accountable. I'm sorry. R.I.P. Kevin, man. He's the godfather, like. R.I.P. Kevin Samuels. And this is the thing. It was so sad to see all the women that literally danced on Kevin Samuels' grave when he passed away. Could you imagine the man died and the women were cheering? Look at Twitter. Disgusting. They call it Black Twitter. That there is just... They were dancing the fact that the man died. Could you imagine? Just because he told you stuff that made you have to look into the mirror and think about your life. Okay, so Kevin died. Did your situation change? Did it get better? Nope. What happened, actual fact? You end up getting all of this red pill content, all this more content that spills up. You know? So it's like, in Marvel, you know Marvel, Hydra. What do they say when you cut off the snake's head, more come out? That's all that happened. I never ever intended to be doing what I'm doing. So, I suppose if Kevin was here, I wouldn't be here. But now I am here, and we're flaming up the internet. Shout out to Metch, man. Hey, big up Rebels. DM, come on, man. We say it, man. Come on, DMC. Go check out their content. I just dropped something with them and there. Get me. And DMC. And make sure you go check it out. My mum introduced me to Kevin's content. He was the godfather. Yeah, shout out to your mumsy. Are we talking about the majority? Emma, what about the majority? I hold my selfish hands up. And Mama do. Yeah, you have to hold your hands up. Because you're responsible for all of your outcomes in life. So you have to hold yourself to account. You know? You have to hold yourself to account. I think we all do. Like, I'm not perfect. How am I perfect? How can I be perfect? I'm learning, right? This is all a journey. And I've made mistakes, 100%. But ultimately, I understand my job as a man and my role and what I'm supposed to do. What I'm supposed to do for my contribution to society. What I'm supposed to do as a boyfriend, as a husband, as a brother, as an uncle, as a son. I understand my roles. Do you understand? Like, and this is why it's very important that we have these conversations. So, what other video are we going to talk about? Okay, let me find another one. Just to pull up. Hold on 1 second. Let's pull up another one. So I want to pull up another one of these sinners ones. I'm going to shout out to my boys the sinners, man. Let's talk about this one.
You can see the blatant lie that you women do every single day. A lot of men don't want to speak like this because when they speak like this, they get told about, oh, you're misogynistic, stop speaking on black women's hair. But a lot of men aren't even going to bother saying this. But what I am going to say to you is you're going to talk about, oh, it's a protective style. If it was a protective style, you would wear something that is actually your hair. You wouldn't be walking around with European woman's hair on your head. I have sisters. I grew up in an African household. This excuse that you women make about, I can't manage my hair, it's an excuse that you women make. And then you talk about Eurocentric hairstyles. You will not buy into it. No one is asking you to do that. So, end of the day, man would like you with your natural hair, but most men know that asking for that didn't give you headaches, so they're still going to take the beat anyway. But in reality, we can see the hair on your head. I want to know what my daughter's hair is going to come out if I have a baby. I do not know why you're wearing it. But you know what you know? Now you're trying to shit crap on
Oh! I mean, whenever you talk, man, that's like a cardinal sin. Talking to black women about their hair. That's dangerous. Like, you have to be like, whoop, whoop. I'm ducking them shots. Like, you look at it now. That's crazy. But I'm very serious about it. We are going to discuss it, and it's not a separate issue. Like, you know, I'm a black man. I can speak on black women's issues. Hey, of course. I hear people saying, keep out of black women's business. But no, it's not your business. It's my business too. It really is. It is. We're not separate people. We're not separate entities. We are one. And you can speak on stuff that happens within. So if some of the young brothers are acting up on the high street and doing crazy things, you can speak on that. You'll never hear me say, oh, why are you speaking on the young G's? No, speak on it from a woman's perspective. Please do. So if I speak on why it's important for us to, you know, natural. Like, listen, here's the thing: a woman has the right to wear what she wants. A woman has the right to go where she wants. A woman has the right to sleep with who she wants consensually. A woman has autonomy and sovereignty over her body. These are the things that I fully believe, right? But I'm a man and I have rights too. So part of those rights means I can have preferences and standards. So you can wear whatever you want on your hair. I've never told anyone they can't. So we need to just nip that in the bud. What I'm saying is, we would prefer you with your natural hair. Like, we don't want to see you with European, Peruvian, Chinese mink bust down, Brazilian. No, we want to see you with the African, the Caribbean. That's what we want to see. And we get the argument that it's a protective style. It's a protective style. It's a protective style. Our hair has protective style. Okay, we can go with that. But if it was a protective style, then at least you would use a style more natural to your ethnicity or where you're from, right? But no, we're using hair which you know it doesn't look like. Come on, man. We can see the lie. What? You think that glue in your hair and the heat and it's stinking? Come on, man. I saw a comment, someone said something about the glue, it stinks. Oh, I just couldn't stop laughing. Like, seriously. Doesn't mean, and as much as you wanna say that, oh yeah, men like it. Of course men like, men are not gonna argue. Who wants to risk this? Who wants to do what I do? Do you know what it comes with? Do you know how much men I represent? They may not want to, they have jobs where they can't articulate, they can't vocal themselves due to their jobs. They might not have to articulate themselves. They just, not everybody wants to be on camera, Like, but do not get this twisted. This is not just my opinion. No. People always act like I'm an anomaly and I'm just making this up. No, I'm not. There's a lot of people that, a lot of men, I speak to them. We interact with them. We see them. We are them. So I would suggest you start listening to a man that's been honest versus men that are lying to you, ladies. So what about relaxer? Oh, strawberry gems. Oh, let's talk about relaxer. That is the worst possible thing. Follow the drip, follow the drip. African community and relaxer, we had that had us in a stranglehold in the 90s. Do you know what that was? That blue thing. Oh my God. Do you know what you're putting in your hair? What cancerous stuff you're putting in your hair? And I remember it from my household, right? I remember my sister would be like, you can't leave it on for too long. 30 seconds more and you're getting 3rd-degree burns on your hair. That's mad. Why? Because your hair's too tough to manage. No, it's not. It's nothing wrong. It's not too tough to manage. It's because we've equated Afro hair, oh, it's unmanageable, it's this and it's that. No. So we start off our daughters, we start off our sisters hating their hair because it always involves pain. With that big hot comb Listen, anyone that grew up knows what I'm talking about. That shit was traumatic. Who wants to go through that? Nobody wants to go through that. Slap on the wig and keep it moving. I understand. But the conversations that are important that have to happen. Just Emily. Big up Just Emily, man. Emily, it stinks. Yes, Emily, it stinks. Natural hair is winning. You know what? Most of the thing you women do, it's not for men. You do realise that. It's for other women. It's not for us. Because if it was for us, you would maybe listen. And wouldn't argue. You would just be like, we want natural hair. And you'll come up with all the different reasons. So, today we had the woman saying that it's easier to get a job. You can't get certain jobs because of your hairstyle and it's this type. I understand that. But what I would argue is then, that's not a job for you. If you have to change your hairstyle, which you're acting like, a lot of the times, they're acting like you're coming in with, like Whoopi Goldberg with mad dreads or something. No, it's just a little braid or something. And then when, like, what, you're going to come and do Wakanda Forever up in there? Nah, it's too much. So, what I'll argue, don't work there. Go work for a black firm, which wouldn't do that. Oh, it's not a black firm? Oh, go set one up. See, it's a different type of mindset. But what you want to do is you want to be like, I have to conform, so let me slap this on my head. Okay. But we can see the lie. But you don't have to do that. I understand. And if we're not in a position to hire, then it comes to different conversations then. But it always comes back to the same thing. That there's nothing wrong with your hair. Your hair is beautiful. Do you realise something? 4C, every race in the world has the same type of hair, literally, apart from black people. The 4C hair. It's special hair. Why do you hate it for? Yes, it's hard to manage. It's meant to be. It's not hard, it's your gift. You know? And what do we say to the generation of kids that grow up? What do we say to them about their hair? To hate it. I was on a platform and the girl tried to tell me about white supremacy is the reason that she's had a weave in her head. White supremacy. Like any white man took over with a gun to her head and said, go and put that weave. But come on, allow it, man. Let's not do that. Like, I don't think white supremacy is the reason why you put weave on your head. I don't think so. You might think so, but I don't think so. It's a cop-out, you know? And I just think these conversations are important to have. That's it. Like, that's what I believe. I believe these conversations are important to have. And that's why we're going to have them. I don't shy away from speaking about issues that other people won't speak about. Why would I? We can only get better by speaking. Yes, Miss LV, the process of looking after your natural hair is genuinely beautiful thing. I think it is too. I used to have plaits when I've had plaits. Look at my hairline, look. Someone tried to say, oh, he's bald. Like, I was like, what video was you looking at? I just got one level, look. Listen, Turkey could even get you this. What are you talking about? Man, I'm going to Turkey now paying 5 racks, 10 racks for what I have now. Come on. This is what happens when you don't let women stress you out and you ain't got baby mothers. This is what happens. My guy Ivan, he lost his whole thing, but that's another story. Let me speak to my ex. Told me he didn't want Pooja to be. He doesn't want Pooja. He doesn't. He wanted Shaniqua, and you were trying to do up Pooja. What's wrong with you? Emily, is your mum Scottish? Mad thing. I just thought you was like a lighty. You're actually like mixed race. That's cool. You're sweet one too. It's alright. It all starts in the home. My mum had dreadlocks, so did I until I was 10 years old. You should have kept them dreads. Should have kept them dreads. Should have kept them dreads. Shout out to every's the best you up in here. Good to have you here, girl. So yeah. Hey, someone jump in on the live with me, man. Hey, just Emily, jump in on the live. Jump in on the live. Jump in on the live with your natural hair. Let's have a discussion. Nigerian, Kenyan, Swedish, Scottish. That's one mad mix. That is one mad mix. That is one mad mix. Wait, I don't even... What's this? What's that mean? Wait, hold on. What's that? See, nah, I can't be on too long. My son is here. Yeah, jump on. Let's talk a little bit about it. Come on, jump on. Jump on. How do you even jump on? Do you request it? Jump on. Let's talk about a bit of natural hair. How does it happen? Do I... Wait. Look, Miss LV, just... yeah, see? Miss LV, so you just come on. Jump on. How do I... Wait. Go live, yeah, that's it. Sorry.
Can you turn the light on for me a little bit, please? Please. Oh, shit, I'm on already. Hello? I can't hear you. Hello? See what I mean? I literally just said to Aries, I'm gonna go and talk to someone online quickly, and already he wants to start acting up.
Is that your son's name? That's a warrior's name.
His name's Aries Maximus, true warrior.
What? God of War. Hey, what's that? Oh, you got your natural hair out, I see.
Yeah, always. Literally, that's what I said earlier. 99% of the time, that's what's going on. Stop! No, stop! It's not funny. Stop it.
Why? It's funny, you're not.
And he hates it as well. If I straighten it, if I wear a wig, he'll be like, "No, you're not my mummy. Take that off."
Listen, and you have to understand, kids' innocent, right? Kids are saying how they see it. He's like, no, it's not right. Something inside him said, no, that's not right. Take that off your head. What are you doing?
Yeah, exactly. Come here, come here, come here, come here, come here, come here. That's what I thought.
Actually, okay, fine.
Yeah. It is a nightmare though.
I said
like, hold on. Do you want to find? Do you want to play yourself? No. Then I'd suggest you stop.
I don't know what that means.
You're about to play yourself. It's funny right now, but in about 10 more seconds, it's not going to be funny. So make a choice. Thanks. Sorry.
Yeah. So, what are the challenges you're faced with? So, how long have you been natural? How long have you been natural? Have you always been natural?
7 years.
7 years.
Yeah.
Change your hair.
What was it like before?
Yes.
I used to relax it.
You never change your hair.
Who taught you about relaxing your hair? Who's the one that said
My Scottish mum. Aries, go and sit on that chair. Furthermore, the step. Thanks. So
yeah.
His time. He wants to do Insta Live.
Yeah. So your Scottish mum.
Yeah, she couldn't manage it. She's got long, curly, like, I don't want to say European hair, but like she looks. Everyone used to compare her to like Arab women, you know, like when it's like, it's not like soft, but it's like long, curly, wavy. If she ties it up, it's like, you know.
Yeah. So
she didn't know what to do.
So basically, you was running around like Mel B, Scary Spice.
Yeah. Yeah, I've heard that a million times. Yeah, that was what I used to get called. Exactly.
When you were younger, you was always the black one, Scary Spice.
Exactly.
You had to be. So why do you think that so many women push back with the video that you've seen? Because you didn't. What did you think about the video that you saw?
About the what?
What did you think about the video today of me speaking about?
I loved it. I was with it. Like, and I'm definitely one of those people who, like I said, my natural state is my home, like, and I love home. But at the same time, when I'm going out or when I'm among certain groups, I do feel like I stick out because I'm unkept, if you like. Like this, I've just washed my hair like yesterday, so it's not as. But if this was like 2 more days time, it would be all puffy, like it would be like, you know. And then I see that as unkept, and I'm conditioned to thinking that it's not as nice when it's not slick. So I'm like, I love it, genuinely do love it, but I do see how I'm more appreciated when I am on the more European look.
How long does it take you typically to get ready? Your hair to get ready? Okay.
Like on a normal day, I'll just brush it, cream it, and go.
Yeah.
Like I don't do my hair. Like I might just do like my edges. My edges get a bit puffy, but
Yeah.
I'll just like whack it up and go.
Why do you think? Why do you think there's such a pushback when men speak about natural hair? Particularly black women, natural hair. Black men speak about natural hair.
What do you mean? Like why women don't accept what they're saying?
Well, his name is a set. It's just completely disregard or kind of, it starts going to that whole, sign language, shame, insult, skills that need to be right. Why is it? Why can't? Why can't it ever be come from a place of love or a place of, actually, let's. If you don't feel society's made you feel beautiful to be beautiful enough with your hair, let me be the one to tell you how beautiful your hair is.
I
You
feel
know?
like for me, maybe like I don't believe it. Like maybe I feel like there has been like this kind of like movement, like this shift where people are like making an effort and consciously trying to be more pro-black. So I feel like sometimes for some people it might be that they know that that's what they should be on, but
Yeah.
the reality is that they are more drawn to the laid lace and the um the longer hair, or do you know what I mean? Because that's what I've experienced. I've had so many people say, "Oh yeah, oh you're natural, oh you're so beautiful. I love your hair," but then the day that I've straightened it, they're excited.
Mm.
Like, so I'm like, okay, I see you.
But so it's one of these ones, right? If What type of man do you want? Do you want a man that's gonna, genuinely love you for your beauty, no matter what, or do you want them that's gonna love you based upon something that you have to keep up or something that you continue have to have?
Nope,
Like,
nope, don't want it.
there's nothing to do with wearing a weave or wearing a wig and going out and
Every
having
now and
fun.
then.
Yeah, that's not what we're talking about. What we're talking about is when you step on every single. When they, I ain't got my wig on, you can't see me. What do you mean, like that's
That's
your natural?
mad. Yeah, that's mad. And I really, really, really feel for women that are like that. Like
Mhm.
that don't feel comfortable in their own skin, like that don't
Yeah.
understand that they are fine the way that they are. But I
Mhm.
feel like that's the problem with social media and all of this stuff. Like everyone is like living on a platform.
Yeah.
Like when they go to bed, or you know, when no one's watching, should I say,
Mhm.
they're not okay with who they are. Like, and I really, really feel for people because it's hard, it's expensive,
Mhm.
and it, like you said, like they're then gonna have, when you meet someone, you can't go and fix yourself up and then
Mhm.
wake up. Do you know what I mean? You can't rush
Yeah.
to go and fix yourself up before the person wakes up. And that's what I'm saying. People, like you said, people are living a lie. Like
Mhm.
it's a dress up. Everyone's doing facade. Everyone's doing costume. Like
Yeah.
to be this baddie. Like, I'm a goodie, okay? You could be a baddie, me, I'm a goodie. I'm good.
I know. We don't want bad bees, man. We want good women, man. We don't want bad bees. You can keep all these bad bees, man. We don't want these. We don't. We want men want good women. Um, um, and I think women. You know, I get a lot of it. I get a lot of but they like these pictures or the guy, basically the women that they see. But there's a difference between women that women for a woman for a night versus a woman for a long time. I'm trying to say to you. So it's like, what class do you want to be classed as? You want to be classed as one of those fun-time girls? You want to be a girl that someone takes seriously? So I think not all attention is good attention, and people need to differentiate between that. Women primarily, but men also need to understand as well. Like, depending on what you're doing, when you start getting attention, don't just think that it's because you're the greatest guy. No, actually, it's probably down to some of the new things that you've acquired or status or whatever it is. If you wasn't getting it before, you might just want to, don't get too kind of gassed about it. And I just think it's important for us to have conversations, and as men, like what I'm going to try to do now, I'm always going to try to come on lives and try to explain a little bit about some of the content. Because a lot of times it gets chopped up or whatever, or you don't, it's just snippets. So sometimes it can get misconstrued, or people can't get the full context of it all. But it's social media, right? And people have they feel in the comments, and people say the things that they want to say, and as long as they you keep it fairly whatever coming cheap, then it's not a problem. Like, I don't believe in censorship. I'm not one of those people. Everyone should have a voice. Everyone should do. I believe the people will let people decide. So if you're talking rubbish, or if you have an audience, then there's a lot of people that on the street corners screaming rubbish right now. No one's paying attention. You know what I mean? They don't need to be censored. So I don't believe that. But yeah, no, I just as a woman that's wearing the natural hair and was speaking about the conversation, you jumped in. I just wanted to get you on here. Because I was doing TikTok last night, and that was pretty good. I was like, let me see what Instagram's like. Kind of,
I've not entered the TikTok world. I've got one, but it's quite a scary place, man.
Yeah,
it's very scary.
It's different. What I would say, TikTok, it's different from Instagram and the rest of it. So we get a lot of good interaction there, but people tend to be very engaged on there. They get very mad. There are lots of Americans on there, to be fair.
It just feels like a not black hole. It feels like Black Mirror. Like there's like a whole nother lingo. Like it's like are you saying weaves and wigs in an Afro state is okay? Yeah, that's what he was saying. I think he was saying just like come as you are kind of thing.
No, so right. Yeah, so basically what I'm saying is, right, yeah, this can't even the English aesthetic, it's the American aesthetic. We just adopted it. You know what I'm trying to say to you, yeah? So this bust down, when we talk about the bust down, I'm like, what's the bust? We talk about bust down, we talk about what?
Exactly.
We're not talking about the weed, the game has gone back.
Yeah, exactly.
I got my bundles, like, how you calling weed bust down? Like, it's diamonds or something.
Exactly. Well, to be honest, the way that it's priced, listen.
That should be bust down.
Seriously. Like, it's mad. People, like, even when, I can't remember how many birthdays ago it was, but I wanted a wig, right? And I've never been in this wig game. And I was searching, and everything that I was looking at was like £800, like, for hair.
I know, and this is the thing. Like, we're in the wrong game. This is why those Asian guys just make so much. They just shut packs in them, man. Packs them, man. There, they just shut off all the products to us.
They've had us like this.
I should be shutting bundles, man. That's what I should be selling.
From the relaxer, like from early, they've had us like.
Yeah, and they had a community in the chokehold, and that's why. Do you know what it is? It's like you're trying to unlearn something that you, because in order for you to go natural, you have to look at yourself in the mirror and admit a few home truths, and that's the bit that hurts for a lot of women.
Yeah.
Because you have to, why are you putting this hair on your head every single day?
Yeah.
What do you say about yourself when every time you step out and you put on this European hair, this Caribbean hair, this Brazilian hair, this Chinese make hair? What do you, this Indian hair? What do you say about yourself?
Do you know, while
You're
you're saying that, right? I have noticed that I feel like a lot of people, it is like how men might wear a certain watch. Like there was a time where, yeah, seriously, like bone straight. If you had mad long bone straight, it's like, okay, yeah, they're on. You got peas if you've got that long bone straight. Do you know what I'm saying?
No, but you see how everyone was going mad for that little Ice Spice with the little curly hair.
Oh, but she's so cute. And then
Huh?
when she did her big performance, her first performance, she came with it straight. That was so
Everyone didn't know
stupid.
who she was.
Yeah,
They're
that
like,
was so
who's that? Then when she started talking, it was like, oh, it's her. Like,
But that's it though. But that's it, because we believe that, oh, when I need to show up, I need to be, I need to straighten it. Like that's how
but
I felt as well
but
when I used to go to certain
but,
meetings.
who, but who's told you that? But
It's
who's?
it's whitewash. It's the misconception that I've been brainwashed with, and it's my mum actually. Like my mum, whenever my hair is like natural and just free, she'll be like, "Oh gosh, are you gonna? Do you want to get some gel before we go out?" And she's the main reason for me that I felt that way, and it was her that used to relax my hair when I was younger, but she grew up in a different time, and I think that a lot of people that do have white mums in particular have similar experiences because they didn't know any better. Like,
And to be honest with you, your mum was actually doing well. Like, she was actually doing good by you because she's just doing what all the African mums did, more relaxing her hair. Like, so your mum didn't do any. In actual fact, she did a lot better because she at least tried to get it manageable. Because that's what they say. So your hair can be manageable. You know what I'm trying to say to you. So
yeah,
no, your white mum did. She did well because at least she knew that, like, relaxer was the because that's what everyone was doing. So she couldn't say that your white mom definitely did well. It was just that what I found was a lot of people who never, who had a white mom, never had a black mom, who didn't have people around to teach them how to handle their hair. The Mel B's Crazy Spice, Scary Spice effect. When they went to school, and not first school, secondary school.
yeah.
They then they'll get like the groups of black friends, the West Indians, the Africans, and then everyone was there they'll have the jam and the pink hair oil moisturizer, the 90s ones and that.
I
And
was
then
the test subject. I'd sit in the middle and everyone would do my hair.
yeah. And then you always have a couple of white girls that we get in the gel, the paste down, the gel down. See, everybody learned something there.
Yeah.
Everyone did. Trust me. I remember I had to bust one of my white brothers because I remember we used to go football and swimming. And every time I come swimming, we'd be creaming. And then he was like, "Oh, why'd you guys cream?" I was like, "What do you mean I like to be cream?" I was like, "You don't cream?" He was like, "No." I was like, "No." And the skin was dry. Then one day, I just, I had the big tub, the big industrial tub. I just,
You changed it twice.
see, after that, my man started coming like David Beckham. He started doing brill cream in his hair.
Oh,
He started,
wow.
listen, this is why education is important. Some people haven't been taught it. It's fine. If you don't know, sometimes someone has to tap you and say, "Listen,
Yeah.
you need to cream your elbows, then ask you."
It's true. It's true.
That's all they got to do.
These conversations, I think they will help because, like, you said, people. I just saw a wild comment. I don't know what you've
Where's the
done.
wild comment? Let me read. Let me go back up. Where's the wild comment?
I think I'm very far up. I haven't scrolled until now. So, I don't believe you get cheeks. Like, okay, we're definitely talking about hair.
I saw that. I had to listen. I had to air that because come on, you know what it is? It's like when people come in comments and say, "Oh, who hurt you? Oh, you're an incel." First of all, yes, I have been hurt. Yes,
Yeah.
who do you think hurt me? Women. What do you think? Who hurt those men? Go speak to the women. Do you think that's an insult? Come on. So it's like incel. I didn't even know what that was. They was calling me an incel. Then I discovered that it means involuntary celibate. It means that you can't get any women, so you're just mad, and now you want to shoot up the high school like those Americans. Are you nuts? Do I look like?
Wow.
See, look at my face. Like, come on, man. Like, you're not gonna. All of this projecting, all of this side language, it's not gonna change it's just your result. So insulting a man because you don't like what he's saying. And this is what I'm trying to say. The misogyny against men is blatantly everywhere. I said it, like, you know, you can go on TikTok, you can go on Twitter about videos, all about finessing men, manipulating men, how to get money off men, all of this types of stuff. But yet, you just say one thing and everybody want to call you, you hate your mom. Oh, you don't have a good relationship with your mom, you've got mommy issues, you need therapy. What? I love my mom. What's wrong with you? Like, what is this? Oh, you must come from a bad home. No, I got 3 sisters, 1 brother, all are married with a child. My parents have been married over 40 years. Like, what are you talking about? I come from the complete nuclear family. Like, don't do that. Because what you're trying to do is you're trying to find, no, I'm not. I'm not angry. I don't hate women. Come on.
Like everyone's had their own experience, whether they've got 2 parents, whether they hate their mum, whatever. You can get someone who had no mum, no dad, and that same person can be one way, and the same person from the same background can be the complete opposite way.
I
Like
100% agree.
everyone
I agree. But what I'm trying to say is, like, it doesn't mean that I can't be, you know what I mean, a bad guy. It just means that stop trying to create that image of me. That's not what it is. This image is one where, look, the man them's voice. I take that seriously. It's not just a hashtag. It's not just a thing. It's something that we're doing something right now. And from something that happened organically to all the things that we're doing now and all the things that we can potentially do and plan to do, it's like, no, it's a really good opportunity. And I feel that Kevin's like, I've had the comparisons to Agitate, and I always say, listen, yeah, I'm not gonna Agitate, but man, I ain't got Agitate's money, so let's just put that one to the side right now, because what you doing? But what they try to do is if the first time you've heard someone talking like me and you heard it from Andrew Tate, what it says is to me, you must be quite young, or you probably didn't have much of a family unit father figure, because a lot of the things that Andrew Tate talks about, they're just simply things that traditional African household will speak about, how you're supposed to look after your sister or your woman, or what you're supposed to do as a provider. That's it. So if I say things and they sound similar, that's the only reason why. Like, it's because you know, it's just an old school state of mindset. And a lot of people think like that. You know what I'm trying to say to you? A lot of people looking at Agitate, they agree because that's how they think. But if you're a lot of younger people, yeah, you might need to hear that in order for you to kind of figure out what's going on in your life. But for a lot of us, we're like, no, we know what we're supposed to do already.
Yeah.
They'll use these things to try to derail the conversation, and it's just, you've never found me. I've never dissed a woman on a platform. I've never been derogatory to a woman. I've never cussed a woman. I've never spoke. I've never. All I've ever done is said things like what I've spoken about. But these things, they haven't heard them before, or they rub them the wrong way, so they choose to take them as, you know, as personal. And it's never personal. And I said this to you before the platform before. Like, and I pride myself that I can go on a platform and then after, you know, we can have disagreements, we can have whatever, but afterwards we can be cool, we can be online, we can speak. Like, I pride myself in that, because if we don't do that, then it wasn't what I wanted, because I'm not going to make enemies. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
We don't have to agree.
Yeah, exactly.
But I just want you to listen to me and take it in with you. Like, just next time you're dealing with whatever, just be like, remember, Try said that to me. Okay, cool. Let me look at this. That's all I want. Like, if you tell me something, you think there's things that you didn't say to me that I thought about. Come on, like, I don't just go on shows and I just talk and clips, and I don't take nothing in. I've listened to a lot. My tone, I've changed a lot of my stuff. I've changed. I've tried. You know, and I'll continue to try, because I want the message to get across. You know what I mean? Like, so when you're talking about tone, initially I'm a bit like, tone police. But at the end of the day, I'm like, okay, cool. Let me drop the tone again. Because if I just then if I really drop the tone and they say it again, and I know it's not my tone. I know you're just trying to, you know, it's what I'm saying. It's not how I'm saying it. It's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
And then I'll understand that. But I do believe that the interaction that we have do help and kind of push the conversation along a way. So yes, I appreciate you, obviously, you know, not because some people. Well, to be honest, there's only ever one person that can maybe two. There's only one person that, yeah, she wasn't happy with me, but after the show, but it is what it is.
I wasn't not happy with you.
No, you was fine.
I was just frustrated because I couldn't say what I wanted to say because Pearl ain't paying me. So for me to like,
Yeah.
make it make sense, I'd have to go
Yeah, I
too deep
understand.
and too personal and too like whatnot. And then while I was speaking, I was thinking, shit, this is live, and really, I shouldn't even have mentioned it. And now I'm
Yeah,
being called a liar. I'm not fucking lying, like. But yeah, that, like you said, these conversations, our intention's good. Like, we're only speaking. Well, I can speak for myself, but it seems like from you, you're only speaking to, number one, widen people's perspectives, like give people like more to fucking chew on, and stop
yeah,
so close-minded, and also stop soothing themselves with what feels nice, and like
yeah.
stop being so delusional and like whatnot. And ultimately all of that stuff is progressive,
Mm.
and whilst it might be hard, like as long as people can take away from it, and like everyone's learning in some way, whether it's comfortable or not, like it's worth it at the end. It's worth it.
Yeah. No, I do. No, I do appreciate that because where's that Auntie Jenny? Oh yeah, look, famous Auntie Jenny. Auntie
Oh, I
Jenny's giving
love that woman.
her.
Legendary.
Bro, would you? You're talking about top G. What do you mean we got top OG? Listen, Auntie Jenny, she's
Legendary.
famous in the streets, you know.
She's legendary. Like, I feel like she's my spirit auntie. Like, I
No,
love people that just don't care.
yeah,
Not
no, man. Auntie Jenny's a real. I was in my in my turkey shop yesterday, and the turkey shop was like. It was like, oh, I love Pearl, I love you, then Auntie Jenny, what you guys do. I had to get him to get a video. Then Auntie Jenny sent him a video, and he was. I've never seen a man get so gassed like that before, you know. He was just so gassed when he got the video from Auntie Jenny yesterday. So it's like, you know. Yo, shout out to Matt of Mindset, that's my boy there. So I'm saying, so shout out we got some content coming up with Carpe Diem Joseph. We got some content coming up. We shot a good episode the other day. Like,
what?
yeah. I've shot so many podcasts recently. I've got so much stuff. What can I look? What can I say? Right? What can I say?
Look at your face.
No, because look, we're not gonna cap. I'm gonna be like, you know, the streets were saying. I didn't say it. They said, "Oh, China's not on your podcast. It's even a podcast." I didn't say that. That's what they was telling me, and I was just like, "Okay, cool, okay."
You're doing your own podcast, right?
I will be doing my own podcast. I will be. Yes.
Yeah, because Bun Babylon.
One Babylon, don't worry. Basically, listen to this, right? Everything I'm doing right now, I'll be putting out content. New Year we'll be putting out a podcast. It's gonna be exciting. I got some, yeah. Like I'm active, man. Trust me, I'm very active. Like it had to happen organically, and people had to want it, and you know, people do, and we got the things in place now to make things happen. And it's been a learning curve. I didn't know this was gonna happen, so I kind of just had to gravitate towards it and just kind of try to do it along the way. Like I remember, you know, build it as we fly it. It just means, we do it off the cuff. Like, and I think people, people get to see something like manifest right in front of their very eyes.
Yeah.
So the very real thing, you get to be a part of something. To get me, like, see, on it, come on, the man them podcast on it. Listen,
How
like,
old are you?
you talking to me? You know this already. We've done this. We've done this already. Forgot.
I forgot. You're not gonna say it, are you?
Like, I've said it so many. You know what? I've said it so many times on so many shows. Go watch some of my content. Link in the bio. I'm just go.
Doesn't mean anything anyway.
No. I've literally said it. I say it every week, but just go watch some content, man. It's at the beginning of watch some content. Just go play this. Any one of them videos you see me on there, they love to. You know, I say. Then I said, you know, I look young because I don't have women's first and baby moms first. This is what happens. I've said this before.
Amen.
Turkey could not produce this. This year, you couldn't. This is what happened. Look. This could Turkey just waste your time. It's too late for you. Some of you. Anyway, man, then why are you changing your headline? That's a bit feminine. What? I don't want to say that. It is, but I don't want to say that because at some point, you know. But I don't think men have never. It's never been a thing about. There's lots of board men in history that's successful, man. They don't need to change. You know what I mean? So
Yeah.
many board men. You don't need to worry about that. Don't worry about losing your hair. Just worry about keep getting this money.
Exactly.
Don't worry about losing your hair. Just worry about getting this money. So right, okay. You told me he was gonna give me. There you go, Zara. Look, Zara got. Look, listen to Zara. There you go. Zara got.
Person that asked.
Yeah, I know they got information. This is what I'm saying. They know already. They just want me to just. Like, I'm an open book, man.
I think that's also the person that was talking wild earlier.
No,
What's going on?
This is fine. It's all right.
Hey, babe.
It's all right. I'm an open book. I'm an open book, baby. I'm an open book. Yo, I'm the best official. So who's gonna come live with me when I come off? Wait, what does that mean? Hold on 1 second. What's that mean? Oh, I got requests. Okay, cool. I didn't know that. I'm learning. Right, I'm gonna set Auntie Jenny right now. Because I don't know about and then I'm gonna let Auntie Jenny or someone in.
Have
It's
fun.
lovely to have this conversation with you. Thank you for sharing your natural hair journey. It's been it is.
Because
Thank you for
we're
sharing
worth it.
Auntie Jenny, I didn't know how. Look, okay, cool. I'm seeing people requesting now. Let me figure this out, Auntie Jenny. I was doing TikTok last night. I said today I'm gonna do here, see what's going on.
He's
Just
learning.
they want Auntie Jenny on. Auntie's here. Oh, the streets are calling. Let me get Auntie Jenny on. The streets want her.
Bye, babe. See
Yeah,
you.
see you. Thanks a lot. Yeah. Hey, go look after Aries, my guy, man.
I
Man,
will.
like Maximus. Yeah. Hey, Maximus, hold it up. Yeah.
See you, babe.
All right, cool. Let me get Auntie Jenny in here. Auntie Jenny, go live with Auntie Jenny. Auntie Jenny, where's Auntie Jenny? Go live. Where is she? Where is it? It's dark. Auntie Jenny! Where you been, Auntie Jenny? Top OG?
I don't know about that. I only found out what OG meant the other day about I'm saying OG copying you youngsters.
No, original gangster. What did they tell you, man?
That's what it meant.
Oh yeah, but not. I meant like not like that, but OG in it. I meant
I
original.
realize that. It's a term. It's a nice term, not like gangster.
Yeah, no, not like gangster.
I
Come
got
on,
my first troll today. Do you
I see it. Yeah.
They're lucky I'm not a gangster no more. I'm a good girl now.
You're the other type of OG. You're the other type of OG. That other type.
People kind of. Anyway, I'm just vexed.
Where are you? Do you like my backdrop, my aesthetic? You see how your boys get down?
Yeah, it's all right.
That's my
You see
queen. Yeah, Bobby. Oh, yo, shout out to Torment, man. Hey, his music is fire, yeah? We have to put that out. His music is fire, heavy music. What do you know about that?
Listen, stop shouting out like you're in a club there, like you're on the radio. You're on the podcast now. What you got to talk about? I want to know. What, as it's Boxing Day, right? What do you have for dinner? Tell us how you cook up all that food. Talk something that people want to know about. Shout out like you're on the radio.
See what happens when Auntie Jenny gets it. It's fine. Let me just.
I love a man that can cook. From noodles to blasted chicken.
Yeah. So basically, guys, if you don't know,
I'm so proud of you.
Thank you, Auntie Jenny. Thank you.
You know what it is, right? Because when I go on the podcast,
what do you mean time remaining? What? Is it ending? Do we have to start again? Wait. Does it give you? I think it gives you a certain amount of time. I don't know what it's gonna do, but if it cuts out, we're gonna go back live again because.
Yeah, I just can't. I just.